Here we are at the back of the truck, Crafted here. Wow, this is lathe number 6. Quick Change 42, number 3. Got a screaming good deal on this down in Cincinnati. I did a trip video and went down to pick up this lathe that was operational. It needs some gears, a few things. They all need something, and took it apart to get it in the truck here. The main thing that I got that's really awesome is this cast iron stand that we see right here. These things are hard to come by, and I've wanted to put my lathe that I'm restoring on one of those stands. Just a set of legs is pushing $300, so I got the whole lathe for $3.5, which is just an unbelievable deal. I may never in my life get one that cheap ever again. So I'm really excited to have gotten that. Other things that I got, I have this collet set for the Atlas lathe. I don't know if I have the holder or the nose piece for these, but I have the drawbar and all the collets. I had no idea these things were this small. So I'm looking forward, and it looks like the factory Atlas holder, just everything here. Awesome thing to run into. I'm not sure what this crossbar would have been. So the guy didn't use these, he made pool cues. The motor for the lathe is a half horse. I have to overlay narration on the rest of this video. I had something wrong with my recording device, which I've since repaired. It cost me a few videos, this one in particular. That's a faceplate with a little nick in the side, but a small faceplate. I didn't own one that size. Really cool getting the collet adapters there. So far I've gotten a motor with all these Atlas lathes that I've purchased. I guess this one's technically a Craftsman, but they were made by Atlas. The stand there in the truck that I'm pulling out, that thing's going to be awesome for my grinders. I need to make one of them into a buffer, so I'll make some fittings on the lathe to hold some buffing wheels. And then I'll have a grinder on the other side of it, so there'll be something sticking off each end of the bench there. And that'll add an important capability to my workshop that's been missing. Lately, when I've had to do that kind of stuff, I have to just get out a file or a hone or the Dremel tool or something of that nature. This lathe, I picked this lathe up, I'm going to say about 2.5, 3 weeks ago. I'm still trying to get all my videos caught up so I can, publish as I do things. So these back of the truck videos are coming a little closer together than the actual things came home. We're going to call this the DesertCamo lathe since it's been painted that color. And I almost sold some other parts that I have that I'm going to end up needing on this lathe, which is the belt guard cover and a hinge for that belt guard on top. You'll notice the pulleys weren't covered on this lathe. And boy, I almost sold that stuff on eBay before I got this lathe. And it turns out I had to buy several parts that I sold from the half Craftsman lathe that I need to repair this one. I've since got all the parts shipped to me, and they're sitting underneath the lathe ready for me to do some work on it. And we'll probably do a video on that, me replacing some gears and different things for that. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the lathe or not. I do need a bigger lathe, and this is a 12-inch lathe, but I'm thinking my bigger lathe I would like to be a Logan or a South Bend, either 12 or 14. Now those legs are definitely going to stay with my Craftsman lathe I'm restoring. So those will get stripped down and painted red to go along with it. I may have to make new wood tops for it. I don't know. But I'm pretty excited about finding a set of these legs. Now there's two different kinds of legs, one that's made to hold the motor and one that's not. This leg set does not have one with the motor bracket on it. I'm not sure if that's going to become a problem or not. Probably not. I'll be able to work around that. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to get this thing home. It's really not a wore out lathe. Got a few repairs that it needs. Well, hey, thanks for joining me. I appreciate you watching my videos.